There's an SUV selling for $5,000 right now that mechanics are quietly buying for their wives, their kids, and their parents. Not recommending. Buying with their own money. And regular buyers walk right past it every single day because they've never heard of it. I've been turning wrenches for over 20 years. I've seen every brand, every model, every disaster that rolls into a shop. And when mechanics spend their own money, they don't buy what's popular. They buy what they know won't come back. This SUV is the one I've personally recommended to my own sister, my brother-in-law, and 3 of my co-workers. All of them still driving it. None of them have called me with problems. Last month, another mechanic at my shop bought his daughter one for her first car. A 17-year-old girl. He trusted this SUV with his kid's life. That tells you everything. Today, I'm exposing the $5,000 SUV that mechanics buy for their families and why nobody else even knows it exists. The SUV is the Toyota Venza, 2009 through 2015, first generation. And I already know most of you have never heard of it. That's exactly why the deal exists. Here's the shop story. A young couple came in 2 months ago, just married, first baby on the way, budget of $8,000. They wanted something safe, reliable, and big enough for a stroller and car seat. They were looking at a 2014 Honda CR-V with 92,000 miles for $11,000. Already over budget, already stressed about the payments. I asked if they'd considered the Venza. They looked at me like I made up a word. I showed them my phone. A 2013 Toyota Venza with 81,000 miles for $6,200. More cargo space than the CR-V. Same Toyota reliability, lower miles, $5,000 less. The wife asked what the catch was. I told her the truth. There is no catch. The Venza just looks like a station wagon, and Americans don't buy station wagons anymore. So these things sit on lots while everyone overpays for crossovers that do the same thing. They bought it that weekend. She texted me last week. Baby's here. Car runs perfect. They used the $5,000 they saved for the nursery. That's why mechanics recommend this vehicle. It changes people's lives. Let me tell you what nobody understands about the first generation Venza. It's built on the Toyota Camry platform. Same bones as the most reliable sedan in America. Same factory, same engineering team, same obsessive quality control. The engine is Toyota's GRFE 3.5-litre V6. This is the exact same engine in the Lexus RX 350, the Toyota Highlander, the 4Runner, and the Tacoma. Over 10 million produced. Failure rate on maintained examples is nearly 0. I've seen this engine hit 300,000 miles. Not once. Multiple times. On my lift, still running smooth. The transmission is a 6-speed automatic from Aisin, Toyota's transmission partner for decades. No CVT, no dual clutch, just a traditional torque converter that shifts clean and lasts forever. Here's the math that should make you angry. A 2013 Venza V6 with 80,000 miles costs $5,000 to $7,000. A 2013 RAV4 with the same miles costs $13,000 to $15,000. Same Toyota, same reliability, same engine family. $8,000 difference because one looks like a crossover and one looks like a wagon. Annual repair cost on the Venza is $418. The class average is $500. $73. You're saving $155 per year on a vehicle that already cost you $8,000 less. If this straight talk is helping you, subscribe to Mechanic Secrets. More videos coming that dealerships really don't want you to see. Now let me tell you why mechanics specifically buy these for their families. First, the safety structure. The Venza has a 4-star rollover rating and 5 stars in front and side impact. It sits lower than most crossovers, which means a lower center of gravity, less likely to flip, easier for older parents to get in and out of. Second, the visibility. The greenhouse is massive compared to modern SUVs. Your blind spots are half the size of a new RAV4. For a new driver or an older parent, that visibility saves lives. Third, the cargo space. With the rear seats folded, you're looking at 70 cubic feet. That's more than a CR-V, more than a RAV4, and more than most compact crossovers. Mechanics, haul parts. We know space matters. Fourth, the parts cost. Because it shares everything with the Camry, Highlander, and Lexus RX, parts are everywhere. Cheap. Available at any auto parts store. A water pump for the Venza costs $140. Same part for a BMW X3 costs $320. A mechanic at my shop bought a 2012 Venza for his daughter last month. 53,000 miles, $4,800. He spent one weekend going through it. Changed all the fluids, checked the brakes, inspected the suspension. Total cost to make it perfect, $230 in parts. He handed his 17-year-old daughter a Toyota that will last until she's 30, for under $5,000 total. Try doing that with a CR-V. Here's the inspection checklist if you're shopping for one. First, check the water pump weep hole. The GR-FE can develop a small seal seep around 150,000 miles. Look for dried coolant on the front of the engine. Usually minor, but good leverage for negotiation. Second, check the oil consumption. The 4-cylinder 2009 through 2011 models had some piston ring issues. Stick with the V6 and you avoid this entirely. Third, test the AWD system. The Venza came in front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive. If it's AWD, make sure it engages properly. Find a gravel parking lot and test for any clunking or hesitation. Fourth, look at the dashboard. Some 2009 through 2011 models had cracking dashboard issues in hot climates. Toyota extended the warranty on this. Check if it was addressed. Target 2012 through 2015. Those years have the fewest complaints and the best infotainment. The V6 is always the better choice. AWD if you need it, but the front-wheel drive models are even cheaper and equally reliable. Who should buy this? First-time car buyers who need something safe and cheap. Parents buying a car for their teenager. Anyone who wants Toyota reliability without Toyota prices. Families who need space but can't afford a Highlander. Who should skip it? If you care about having the newest looking vehicle in the parking lot. If you need third-row seating. And if the wagon shape bothers you more than saving $8,000. The mechanic's verdict. The Toyota Venza is the best-kept secret in the used car market. It's a Camry that grew up, had kids, and learned to carry a couch. Mechanics don't recommend this SUV because it's flashy. We recommend it because when our families call us at 11 at night, we don't want to hear that the car broke down. We want to hear that they made it home safe. For $5,000, nothing else comes close. If this helped you, subscribe to Mechanic Secrets and hit the bell. Every like and share helps spread what dealerships don't want you to know. Drive safe. Take care of your car and it'll take care of you. Take it or leave it. I'll see you in the next.